There has been a lot of discussion framing a minor's abuse as old news. Sticker Chick, one of Zero Dark Tony's main apologists, says it's been adjudicated, asserting that Zero Dark Tony should be allowed to move on because it's been 2 years already. But the court record shows that Tony is still active in court with his victim. The 16-year-old kid that Tony, who is 55 years old, was charged with stalking. By the way, thanks to our friend Variation Defiant over on Reddit for speaking up about this. Now, in the restraining order case of a minor versus Zero Dark Tony, the appellant, ZDT, filed an appeal in 2025. The case has continued through 2026, with his opening brief filed on January 30th, 2026. The respondent, the minor who was granted a restraining order at the trial level, is now required to submit a response brief with a current deadline in May 2026. The docket reflects repeated procedural issues on the appellant's side, including defaults for failing to meet requirements, rejected filings due to nonconformance, and multiple requests for extensions. The court granted relief from those defaults, allowing the appeal to continue rather than be dismissed. These types of delays and corrective filings extend the life of the case. Because the appeal remains active, the respondent is required to stay involved, reviewing the record, preparing filings, and revisiting the same events already addressed in the original proceeding, all the while paying for an attorney to respond at every step. Since the appeal challenges the restraining order, the process re-engages the underlying facts of the case. Those underlying facts and evidence are still at the forefront of the young man's life. And that's really the part getting missed. If the goal is for this to be over so the kid can move on, the path is pretty straightforward. The appeal is what's keeping it active. As long as it's moving forward, the case stays open and the respondent has to keep participating. So if people genuinely want this to be done because they care about a child who endured abuse by an online predator, a child who is now an adult that they want to be able to move on with his life, well, that outcome is tied to whether the appeal continues or whether it's withdrawn.